Hello, Scots. I am Benjamin Schiller, and I want to welcome you to a brand new 2018-2019 school year. I am alongside the brand new head of the upper school, Dr. Gregg Good. Well, first of all, Dr. Good, I'd like to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter, Holly. What can you tell the students and faculty about yourself personally?
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for having me here today, Ben, and thank you so much for the warm wishes on little baby Holly. To tell you a little bit about myself personally, I've been in Boca Raton now for about 5 weeks. My wife and I just moved down from Cleveland, where we've been for the last 8 years. And I was a high school administrator at a large boys Catholic school in Cleveland for 6 years, St. Edward High School, and then the head of school at a school called Montessori High School over the last couple of years. I have kind of an interesting personal story in terms of my children. I actually have a 29-year-old daughter and a 27-year-old daughter, and between the two of them, they have 3 little grandsons, all 2.5 years and younger. And then my wife Adrienne and I, this is sort of our new family in the last couple of years. I have a little 2-year-old boy, Bruce, and now Holly, who is about 8 days old. So I've got families at different points in life, and it's been neat, it's exciting, and we're looking forward to starting this new chapter here in South Florida.
You mentioned that you have administration experience at high schools in Cleveland. What can you tell the students and faculty about yourself personally from an education-wise aspect?
Yeah, so in terms of my educational career, I spent many years in the public schools in the Phoenix, Arizona area, in the Mesa Public Schools, where I was a teacher and an administrator, and I was involved with bringing an IB program to that school district. I've been doing IB work now for about 30 years and working with the IB organization in addition to my day jobs in teaching and administration. We moved to Cleveland 8 years ago, and I became the executive vice president at St. Edward, big boys Catholic school, a lot like St. Andrews in many ways, very big sports school, Division I football and 16 different varsity sports and so forth. And we brought an IB program to that school. Then I had the great unique opportunity to be the head of school at a Montessori high school that also had an IB program. So I've been a teacher, I've been a central office administrator, I've been a head of school, I've been at public schools, Catholic schools, independent schools, and but to be at St. Andrews is really an exciting new chapter for me.
You've been in South Florida for now 5 weeks. What do you think about the St. Andrews campus?
The St. Andrews campus is beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know if any of our folks in the community might ever sort of start to take it for granted a little bit because they've been here for a long time, but man, as somebody who's new to this campus, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's state of the art. The banyan trees are amazing. I'm really looking forward to showing the school off to my friends and colleagues when they visit here, but I just love it. And the people have been fantastic since I got here. The adults that I'm working with, the students that I've met like yourself. So it's a great community, and we're really enjoying it.
Most of the faculty and students have not arrived on campus yet. How do you plan to interact with the 500 students that we have and 100 faculty members that we have in the upper school?
Yeah, that's a great question, Ben, and it's so important to have that interaction. And really, I think the most important thing that I can be doing this year and in the future is to be present. So to be out on campus, to be in classrooms, after school's over at the end of the day, to be at sporting events and performing arts events and robotics and other extracurriculars and so forth, so that I get a chance to really interact with our students and our teachers and our staff during the school day and in the evenings and on the weekends as well. And it's so important to start to build those relationships. So 5 weeks in, I can't wait for our students to come back to school and to really start building those lasting relationships.
And I know you've only been at St. Andrews for 5 weeks now, but I'm pretty sure you have some opinions in mind. What do you think has to be changed, and how do you plan on changing it?
Yeah, I think change is always important, and I often say that we're never staying the same. We're either getting better or we're getting worse. I think whenever you come to a school in a leadership role during that first year or so that you're at the school, it's very important that you're listening, that you're learning, that you're building those relationships. I think in the era that we are now in education, in the year 2018, things have been changing so rapidly in terms of technology and access to information. The kind of program you're involved here with the Broadcast Club, probably couldn't have existed in this form several years ago because of technology. We're sitting in this beautiful new Cohen Center. I think making sure that we have a world-class curriculum of innovation to put into this building that gets everyone in our community involved will be something that I'm working on for sure. I know that we have a great but young robotics program. We'll want to continue to develop that. But at the same time, we want to continue to do the things that we've done well in our core courses and in the performing arts and in athletics. You need to keep doing those things really well. And we have such a great tradition and such a great legacy and such wonderful teachers and staff. So I know that it's always important to be looking at things that can change and can get better, but I think for me it's going to be very important to see what we do best here during this year and really listen and learn.
Before we sign out, is there anything you would like to add to the community?
Yeah, and I guess I'll look at the community as I say this. I'd really just like to thank folks for the incredibly warm welcome that we've had, that my wife and I have had, and my little 2-year-old boy. The St. Andrews community is warm and welcoming. It's an outstanding group of people. We're so excited and so proud to be here. And the biggest aspect of the experience is, of course, working with our students. And you guys are about to come back. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. And again, thank you, Ben, for the opportunity to greet the community.
Well, thank you, Dr. Good. Alongside Dr. Good, I am Benjamin Schiller, and we'll see you on August 22nd.